Good morning, you guys. This is a very important video, and I really pray to God you listen to me. Because I'll tell you right now, there's two things in this world that I cannot tolerate. I cannot tolerate it. Those two things are a thief and a pathological liar. I can't stand someone who steals and someone who lies. So I would never do that to somebody else. I'd be a hypocrite if I did. It angers me when someone straight face lies to me and when someone steals from me or anyone else, because I care about other people. And if anyone thinks that I don't care about other people, they don't know me. They don't know me at all, because I have spent my entire life helping other people because I am a human being that gives a shit when most people don't. I started helping people at a very young age, and I do it because I believe I am put here to do it. I believe it's the right thing to do. I always try. I am not a perfect human being. Nobody is. But I always try to do the right thing in life. I always try to be a good person. Do I always succeed at it? No. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I have flaws. I have failed many times in my life, but I try every waking day of my life to do that which is good and right. I try. That's where my mind is at. So when I tell you guys something, I am bringing you the truth. I would not lie to you, and I would not lead you on under false information. That won't happen on this channel. I don't believe in doing that. I wanted to tell you guys right now that there is things going on that a lot of people, and when I say a lot of people, it's an understatement, a ton of people cannot see the forest for the trees. You know, as a survivor, starting out at a very young age, I'm a guy that had to fend for myself my entire life. There was nobody that had my back. Listen to me carefully. There was nobody that was looking out for Kevin Town. Nobody gave a damn what happened to me. I had to survive my entire life the best way that I knew how. And that's what built me to be who I am. Because when I was surrounded by liars, thieves, criminals, people that wanted to do harm to other people my entire life, that taught me, that shaped me into the person that I am, to say, I want to be nothing like those people. Nothing. And I've seen it in person my entire life. I've seen evil. I've seen evil. I've seen people with black hearts. And let me tell you what right now, ladies and gentlemen, the heart is where it's at. The heart is what shapes you. The heart is what makes you. The heart is the most important thing you could ever possess. And if your heart isn't good, you can't be a good person. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You're either a good person or you're not. And you can't serve two masters. You can't serve God and then do the work of the devil, and vice versa. I have been telling people for as long as I can remember, And I'm very, very passionate about this. For as long as I can remember, on multiple channels since I've been on YouTube, since 2008, I've been warning people about what they are trying to do. And when I say they, I am talking about the evil ones that walk this earth that are nothing like you and me. They don't stand for what we stand for. They're not passionate about what we're passionate about. They don't believe in what we believe in. They're the exact opposite. And what the ones that are trying to destroy that which is good in the world, these are the they I'm talking about. The ones that are trying to destroy everything that God has created in this world. And the devil tries to destroy that which God created because he was kicked out of heaven, because he wanted the power. He wanted all the say. He wanted the world to be the way he wanted it to be. He was rejected, and he's tried to destroy God's plan ever since. And he always will. He never stops. He never stops. And he tries to copy God's work. He tries to create just like God does, but he twists it for his own benefit to deceive, because he is a master liar, a master liar. He is the liar of all liars. He is the king of lies. Do you hear me? The king of lies. This is where all lies come from. All deception, all that is bad comes from, is directly from his influence. And if you can't see what his influence is, you will fall for it. You will fall for it. You must see where things are going. You must see what's happening. And when I tell you that they want us to be home, I'm going to tell you why. It is so important to have us separated and locked down at home. And I'm not talking about you know what. I am talking about it's a culmination of things that are going to isolate us, just like a trap does, just like a jail cell does. Think about all the things out there that isolate something. When you want to cut it off from the outside, what do? You contain it. Why do you contain it? Because once it's contained, you can control it. And there's different ways that they can control it, even after they contain it. So once they contain you into your home, they can control you physically. But then I'm going to tell you how they can control you also mentally, because you can jail an inmate and you can sentence him to life in prison and throw away the key, as the saying goes. But you can't control what that inmate thinks in his cell. That's what you can't control, right? That's the only thing you can't control. You can control what he wears, his prison uniform. You can control what he eats as you bring the tray of food, but you cannot control the inmate's mind. Well, they have figured out a way to even control your mind, because this is how they're going to do it. And this is how they are already doing it. For those that are being manipulated, I will explain it to you. You see, through VR, virtual reality, once you partake in that and you put what is in your mind, your thoughts that get acted out with an avatar in another reality, like separating the two in two different dimensions, AI technology can read those habits and alter them. So when you wear that headset on your head and you raise your eyebrows, it makes your avatar raise its eyebrows. When you frown, the avatar frowns. But if they don't want you to have emotions and they want to alter your thoughts, they take control of the avatar to do the opposite of what you're doing, or just forego the action at all. We don't want you to frown, Mr. Town. We're going to raise the eyebrows when you put your eyebrows down. And if you say this, we're going to change those words so the person hearing your avatar on the other side hears something else. You can be screaming on one end, that's not what I said. I said this, and your avatar is saying something else. So it's speaking for you without using your actual words. This is where the devil is going to take control of people and make them what he wants them to be. This is why they're going with this technology. The devil gives them the ideas to make this a reality. This is where all things come from. All inventions, in case you're not aware, all inventions in this earth are given to those that invented the invention by God. The information comes from God. He is the overseer of what we are to have, right down to nuclear technology. It all comes from God. But the devil also gives you insight. He also will give you information that you need. And they're using the information from the dark side. It is not coming from God Almighty. It is coming from the devil. And like the Bible says, you will know them for their deeds. And I'm not here to preach to you guys. I am just telling you facts. You will know them by their deeds. And their deeds are always of the dark side. Look at when I feel sorry for people that have TV, because when you watch the commercials, you can see how dark it all is. Subliminal messages with objects, words, actions, and people eat that stuff up. And they don't see the forest for the trees. They can't see it because it's a deception. The only way you're going to see a deception is if you can decipher the difference between which is coming from God and which is coming from Satan. It's the only way you can decipher the difference. You must understand what it's doing. Lady Gaga, that crazy bitch that puts out shit music, and look at how she behaves, how she dresses, the things that she does and promotes. That's all of Satan. That's all Satan worship. They are going to control you in a virtual reality world to where now that you're isolated at home, because you're going to have universal basic income. And if you think this isn't coming, you're going to find out. You're going to find out. There's a whole list of states that are adopting it, including states all through the South, including Louisiana and Alabama, that are adopting universal basic income. But it's spreading to everybody. Everybody. How can the government afford to do this? It's not about affording. They're just going to print the money. It's already worth nothing. If we are using money right now that's worth nothing, then why can't we use more of it that's worth nothing? Well, how are we going to buy anything? How is anything going to be made? It's all being scooped up by the government. The government have taken over ranches. The government have taken over farms. If you don't believe me, look it up. There's farmers that are being paid to stop farming, to farm no more, because the government is going to run all agriculture. The government is going to be pumping out things just like they did during the World Wars, World War I and World War II. Everything was government contracts. And everything's going to be universal basic income. And they will force you to make things, and your pay will still be UBI. You're not going to get UBI while you're at home and then work for the government and get a government paycheck. It's all going to be UBI. They're going to just force you to do it. You'll be forced to make stuff. But your pay will still be the same because it's still coming from the same thing that you're working for. China is already doing this. China already has a credit score. And people that follow this shit are falling right into it. Facebook is of the devil. Mark Zuckerberg serves Satan. You can laugh, chuckle, and disbelieve it all you want, but he serves Satan. The guy looks like a fucking alien. He's an ugly, stupid, freaky haircut moron. A puss. And people want to follow an evil scumbag wimp like him. And don't think that YouTube and all these other ones are going to be exempt, because all these giants like Amazon, Google, Facebook, Twitter, and so on, these multi-billion-dollar companies are going to keep changing their platforms again and again and again, because as new technology comes down the line, which is all from the devil, it's all from Satan. All this technology is from Satan. And one day you're going to say, Kevin was right. And it's not about being right. It's about telling you the truth. The truth. The truth. Do you think God would want you to use something that is called the web? What is a web? It's a trap. The World Wide Web. That's what they called it in the beginning, and they still call it the web. Or the internet. I got fishing nets. They're a trap. It's about grabbing something so it can't escape. That's what a net is. That's all a net does. Web and net. Traps. Traps. Spiders spin webs. Why? To capture their prey. And they make it invisible so that which flies into the web doesn't see it until it realizes it's in it, and then it's caught. And then here comes the spider. That's what they're doing to all of us. Stay home, be in this box, and never get together, because they want to separate all that exists in your mind, like identity. They want to separate your identity. Create an avatar. There's your identity. And then your emotions, where the thing reads your eyes and your lips. If you sad or happy, emotions. And then your character. Your character. It's all about character on your little avatar. And I said expressions. Your face. Your passions. Where's your avatar going to go? What's your avatar going to do? What's your avatar going to be into? And everything that matters to you. So identity, emotions, character, expressions, passions, and that which matters. They're separating it all. And the reason why they're separating it all, because while you're locked down at home, and the only means to reach out to other people are going to be something that is not even real, and they're going to control it. I didn't say that to that person. That's not what I did with my face. That's not where I wanted to go. That's not me. That's not me. But the other person isn't going to know, because all they're going to see is the fake you on the other side that they can control while you're screaming at your screen at home. They want to desensitize you. They want to demoralize you. They want to separate all your emotions and break you down, that everything that makes who you are, they want to take it away and break it down. That's what they're doing, and that's what they're going to do. That's why they don't want us together, because we can talk. We can make each other think. We can get together and be strong. They don't want that. They don't want that. Can't have that. We can't have groups of people getting together and be able to think for themselves. That has to stop right now. That's what they want. That's why they want you isolated. That's why they want you home and not having a job, because then you can't talk to Susie at work. You can't talk to Jim on lunch. Universal basic income, credit score to force you to behave. If you don't behave, your credit score goes down, and then guess what? Mike can't buy a car. Linda can't go buy clothes with her universal basic income, because your credit score is too low. And with the chip, they'll be able to read your credit score as soon as you walk in through the door of any establishment. Deet, 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 deet. Jessica's score is too low. You can't be here. Arrest her. Sci-fi? Fake? Never going to happen? Boy, you are sadly mistaken. They're already doing it in China. And we all know how much China has influence over the United States. So heavily invested in that shithole country. And it is a shithole. A complete and utter shithole. Nothing good comes out of China. Not a knife, not a virus, nothing. It's a shithole. They even eat dogs. We're in for it, you guys. And I'm only going to be on YouTube as long as it stays like this, and it's not going to stay like this forever. Don't even believe that lie. They're going to change YouTube to where even when you upload a video, they'll have the technology to when you upload a video, it will change the format and convert it into an avatar. So you could film yourself with a camera, make a video of yourself, and then once it's uploaded to their platform, it will be converted. Just like when I download something, it has to be converted in order for it to play on my computer. They will convert it, and then you will see an avatar, and then they can change the background. They can change what you say. They can change everything. That's how they're going to control us all. That's what it's all going to. A manipulated, fake reality that is controlled by them. There will be a day soon that I will no longer be on the internet. No one will know what happened to me, how I'm doing. You will never hear from me again. I'll never be able to talk to you, because when it goes to that kind of stuff, I'm not partaking in it, and I will be gone. I'll be gone. You can believe these words I tell you in this video today or not. It does not matter to me. I already know where it's going, and I'm not having anything to do with it. I deleted my Facebook account today. Permanently, it's gone. That site is of the devil. They all work for the devil. The phones, the smartphones are of Satan. This technology is to control you. That's what Satan wants to do. Jesus sets you free, and Satan controls. He is the jailer. You decide which one you're going to follow, because it's right around the corner. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.